This your boy Lantic City, and this is the season finale of Interrogation of a Predator. Previously on Interrogation of a Predator.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out here, finish up your citation, hand it off to the officer that's going to transport you. Justin, good luck to you. You have anything to tell me before I leave? Anything else?
Other than I'm sorry that I didn't mean no harm, and I know I said incriminating, stupid stuff, and I'm an idiot. And I mean, that's God's honest truth, and I don't want trouble, and I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want to hurt the legal system, and I hate that I'm wasting your time on, I wouldn't say something stupid, but I mean, you're doing...
I was trying to get the fuck out that conversation, man. He's already been talking to Justin for over an hour. He's tired of Justin. He's trying to get out of the conversation. He's got shit to do. And Justin here keeps on talking.
Doing what you need to. I can't believe I done this. Let me guess, NBC's gonna follow me around everywhere.
Let me guess.
Well, they're the media, and I don't run the media, okay? Alright. I'm gonna go out here, write this citation up, and we'll be back with
you. And now, on the season finale of Interrogation of a Predator. So this is it. Justin is sitting still. Now, I know I promised that I was going to go into some sort of deep conversation or some shit, whatever the word I said, in the end of episode 5. I said I was going to go into some deep talk about Dustin. Well, I did 5 episodes, and I don't really remember what the first one was, because I did that one way before I did the other 5. So I don't really remember what I did in that one. I only watched like 8 minutes of it, so I don't think I talked too much about Justin here in that one. But I mean, I went pretty in depth with D-Mac here. So I don't really know what I'm gonna be able to do for the grand finale, because a good chunk of this is just D-Mac sitting in this room with his thoughts, and we don't know what his thoughts are. Well, it's probably we can speculate about his thoughts. They were probably, I don't want to go to jail. I didn't want any trouble. So I figure I'll just talk over the parts where where nothing's going on. That way I don't have to not talk and just watch nothing. So alright. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I mean, I've seen this before, but it's been like a really long time, so I don't really remember what happened. So I don't really know what we're gonna get out of this. This last little bit when John comes back or whatever. I don't know if anything's really gonna give us anything for me to talk about here. But Dustin himself has already given us enough to talk about, and whatever happens in this episode doesn't really matter, because it doesn't change nothing. It changes nothing he's still the guy that was found with over 100 images and or videos of child porn on his computer, I'm guessing, and on CDs, photo CDs. So, and I'm going to bring that up in every one. I did. This is the last one. So I've already brought it up in every one. Maybe not the first one. Don't really remember too much about the first one. But I thought he was going to say something. I got to bring that up because, I mean, you look at this guy, I mean, he's nasty, okay? He's nasty. D-nasty is what he should be. Fucking, okay, he looks like a cool guy, you know? I mean, you walk past Dustin, you know, someone sees him in a grocery store, you know, stumbling around, they're probably like, oh, he's so brave. Then, you know, they probably, like your grandma or somebody sees him, Dustin, in the supermarket or some shit, and he's like, oh, he's so brave. She might even tear up. But she doesn't know what's going on underneath. She doesn't know what's going through that head. She doesn't know what his actions have been, what he wants to do, what he's into, what his fantasies are, what his desires are. His dark, deep desires that led him to Catch a Predator's house, led him to this police department, and led me to make this video, 6 videos about DMAC, and led you to watch me make 6 videos about DMAC. Or 1 or 2, or however many you watched. I say that to say he seems... Oh no, let me pause this because I'm on a roll, I think. I say that to say because, I mean, you look at DMAC, and even just the way he talks, like he doesn't seem to be a socially awkward person for someone that doesn't have many friends, as he claims, and probably doesn't have much interaction outside of his wrestling buddy, and his mom and all that shit. But I mean, I don't know. We don't know what was going. Well, you might. I don't know. I don't know what was going through his life at the time or before his appearance, before he was cast on To Catch a Predator and then cast again on Interrogation of a Predator. But he doesn't seem to be lacking of social skills. I mean, I don't know. You know what? I might have to take that back because I was about to say, God, I'm a walking contradiction. I was about to say, because throughout his interaction with John, I mean, he doesn't seem to be like a socially awkward person, but then it made me think about the stupid ass things he says to John, like just the things. And I know this is like an interrogation, and he's in the police station, and he's supposed to be, you know, telling shit to John, but a lot of the shit that he said, I mean, I don't know why he said it. Like, he said so much incriminating shit, and it's baffling. I don't think I've ever said that word in my life, but that's what the fuck it is. It's, oh man, Dustin is he says some shit. He's got a mouth on him. So now, you know what? Maybe I have to take out all of that shit about him not being socially awkward. Maybe he's not socially awkward. Maybe let's keep it that way. Let's say he's not socially awkward, but he doesn't have good social skills. Can we say it that way? Because he doesn't seem to be awkward interaction with John, but he does seem to have the tendency to spit out some dumb ass shit. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see what John's talking about, or whoever is walking in that room.
Mr. McPhetridge,
Yes, sir.
we just need to get your social security number so we can process the paperwork. Can I get that from you?
He's so kind. Where's he been this whole time?
I believe that's correct. I would, right now, the way I feel, you might want to check the driver's license.
Okay.
No, it ain't even on the driver's license, so I think
I was about to say.
that's it.
We'll cross-check it.
If it ain't, I mean, oh God, I'm about to have a mental breakdown because I just can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I done.
Man, this guy does not care, Dustin. This motherfucker. You see? He's not... Maybe he is socially awkward because this motherfucker... I don't know. I don't fucking know. This guy does not give a fuck about Dustin. Probably doesn't even know Dustin's situation. I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he's the one working on it. That's why he had to come in and do it and not John. I don't know. Maybe John said, look, I'm not getting caught in another conversation with that bastard. You go in and get that social security number, because if I go in there and get it, this motherfucker's going to talk to me for another 7 minutes. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But, again, speculation. Well, not again. It's not like I fucking said that just a second ago. Speculation here. I don't know what the fuck was going through that police station, and god damn it, I don't want to know what goes on in a police station. But this man, I mean, Dustin just starts talking. I don't even know why. I can't believe I'm here. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. I don't know if he thinks that I mean, if this man can help him out, if he can, well, sweet talking John didn't work, so maybe I'll sweet talk this man that may or may not even know my situation. I don't know. Dustin's a goofy. He's a goof.
What I done, went through with what I did, and I wouldn't believe
Okay.
it.
Well, we'll cross-check this. Thank you.
I don't know. That response kind of seems like he didn't know what the fuck was going on. He's probably like, this motherfucker done got caught drunk driving. He probably thought he was drunk or high, some shit, talking about this conversation he's had with this man, and all he asked was a social security number. I don't know, man. Dustin's an oddity. I think we're just gonna have some silence here, so I'm back to digging for something to talk about. You know what? We might as fucking well look at his chat log. Let's do it. We might as well. Let's just get a deeper look at Dustin. So, Dustin is wrestling dude, East Tennessee. Oh, that's a good one, chat log. You don't want to ask me that. I'll talk to you all fucking day. You ask me that shit. I will talk to you all night. I'll pull a Dustin and have your ass in an hour-long conversation. Ghosts, Rels, Ghosts Are Reals, I'm guessing is the nickname, the username. So she says, what's your favorite TV shows? Wait, what's your favorite TV shows? Wrestling dude, East Tennessee. That's Justin, aka J-Mac. He says Family Guy, Simpsons, Unwrapped, Fast Lane, You, Unwrapped, Simpsons, Family Guy. Shout out to Family Guy, man. I watched the new episode of Family Guy. It was fucking funny as shit tonight on Fox. Oh, yeah. I like the newer Family Guy than the older Family Guy. Like, everyone's always like, oh, the new Family Guy sucks. Only seasons 1 through 3 are good. They say that about everything, about SpongeBob, fucking, and it's not. And they say the old ones, You know, I think it's true in some regard, especially to The Simpsons, because The Simpsons kind of does suck now. But Family Guy, I'd rather watch the new Family Guy than the old Family Guy. I just think the newer ones are fucking funnier. It's, like, way funnier. But this isn't about Family Guy. But I told you. You don't want to ask me that question. So Ghost of Real says, what's Unwrapped Fastlane? Unwrapped is where they show how food products are made. Oh, cool! Never heard of it. And Fastlane was an awesome cop racing TV series a couple years ago. Ghosts of Real says, oh, it's on Food Network. She says, I like Ghost Whisperer and Ghost Hunters and Haunting and Charmed. I'm not big on Ghost Hunters. I like the rest, though. Why did they put this like this is the thing to look at? Like, that shit is boring. Like, I mean, that's a cool conversation to have, but it's not a cool one to read or waste fucking 2 minutes in a video about. Especially your grand finale, your season finale. Let's look around. When do I get a real kiss, LOL? Would you kiss me, LOL? Let's see what we got. Oh, you're so sweet. I love talking to you. Let's see. When's your birthday? Oh, March 13th. Yours? What year? 11/15/80. It's almost your birthday. 94. You there? Yeah, in a month and a few days, LOL. Yeah, that's cool. I guess I hate getting older. Why? 'Cause I'm single and living in a house with my mom, LOL. Is that bad? A little. Let's see. Let's scroll. He's talking about Xbox and 360 and PS2s. Hey, okay, on October 4th, 2007, she starts the conversation, hey, and he responds, hey, sexy. Hey, LOL, how are you? Okay, and you? Good. Where you been? Had a ton of homework. Done now, though, so what are you doing? I missed you. I missed you, too. Watching TV, you? Talking to you. Oh, you're a sweetie. So are you. You're the only person I'm talking to. Okay, man, I keep reading shit, but, I mean, this isn't some shit you type to a 13-year-old, but I'm not seeing anything, like, bad. Like, I know there's bad shit in there because of John, what he said, but fuck, I don't see it. Like, I came to look at this chat log to get a better look at Dustin and a better understanding, and I ended up wasting my time and your time. So let's get back to the fucking video and just talk, because, yeah, I don't have to do an episode about a Saturday night chat log about D-Max chat log now. So like I've already said, I mean, this thing's all over the place, and I apologize about that. I probably should have been a little more prepared, but I mean, how do you prepare for this, you know? If you have techniques, let me know. But I think Dustin's definitely one of the more notable predators. I mean, he's probably one of the more prolific predators, especially for what was found after his arrest. Now, he has clear attractions to children, or maybe just teenagers. I mean, I don't know how young his porn went, so I'm not gonna say. But if you know, please leave a comment and inform me and anyone who watches, so we can get some correct information there, or just a deeper understanding of Dustin here. But I don't know what, because I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point, man. It's the 6th episode. I mean, at least with the other ones, we've kind of had Dustin giving us new shit to talk about, with some of the same old sprinkled with in between. But now it's more apparent than ever that I'm kind of like repeating myself. So he's found with the child porn. Okay, we got it. He came here, got it. He drove, got it. Did he have a condom? I don't know. Probably. I mean, shit. It's, fuck, man. I'm just getting aggravated looking at this motherfucker right now. Those are some cool shoes. Dope kicks, Dustin. Motherfucker look like moon boots almost. But I keep saying but, like I have something of so fucking important to say, but really, I have nothing. Dustin here, found with the porn, yes, everything like that. He showed up, blah, blah. He's a true predator. He has true desires for this shit. There's no doubt about it. We don't have to question it. We don't have to wonder. He clearly had desires for this shit because he showed up to do something. He showed up to commit a sex act with a child, basically. No sugarcoating. Shit. It's what he did. What he planned to do, what he came to do. The child porn, it pretty much seals the deal with Dustin. Repeating myself. Come on, John. Save me. And I don't just skip it because I keep thinking Dustin's gonna pick a booger or, scratch his ass or drop his cane or, drink some water, start crying. I mean, something. I keep expecting something to happen, but it never does. But something finally happened. Looks like somebody's coming to visit Dustin. Well, what the fuck? That must have been a door for the next room.
This day gets worse and worse.
Let's see. Something's gotta happen. Because I know John comes back at some point. I'm hoping John gives us something new to say this time. Dustin. Uh-oh. But I want to go back to Dustin's thoughts because I think that was something I was kind of going on in the beginning that I kind of left probably too early. But I mean, just imagine what's going through that man's mind right now. I mean, he's clearly never been arrested before, right? He's probably scared out of his mind. I mean, I think by this point I think maybe when he went in there in the beginning, when he first got there, I mean, I think he kind of knew he was arrested, but I think he thought he was just going to be able to go home after that, But now, by the end of it, by the time John shook his hand and said, "Later, Justin. Good luck, Justin," I think Dustin knows this is the real deal. This isn't 60 days in. This is the real deal. So he's probably fucking scared out of his mind, but he's not. He doesn't appear to be visibly shaken. He doesn't appear to be nervous. He doesn't appear to be scared. But that's kind of why I brought it up, because he's got to be worried or something in his mind. He's got to be like, wow, man, and I don't think he's thinking remorse. I don't think he's got remorse for what he came to do, what his intentions were, and what he did. Because I think as far as Dustin's concerned, it didn't happen. The girl didn't exist. I'm thinking that's where Dustin's kind of coming from. He's where his mindset is, that he didn't actually do anything. So he's probably thinking he can finesse his way out of this or something. I don't know.
All right. They're just about ready to get you out of here. Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
Have they already sent cops to the house to search?
No, not at all.
No, not at all. Damn, John, you're so fucking fancy.
What are they gonna do? Confiscate all the CDs and computers?
Uh-oh. We're gonna have something to work with after all. Thank you, John. You lovable bastard.
Well, now that computer you use is the only computer in the house, right? That's in your area?
Yeah.
Are there any other computers in the house?
No, the only other computer that was in the house
Yeah.
was broken and
Where's it at?
at a friend's house. So we're trying to figure out if we can fix it or not.
All right.
But there's nothing on it, and honestly, I'll be honest with you.
I'm just being honest. John.
If
Who's
y'all...
that friend? Is it the same wrestling buddy friend?
No.
Oh, Dustin's got two friends. Look at him go.
On the computer deal,
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff that I've ever downloaded is on the secondary hard drive.
John said he had to sit down for this one. Secondary hard drive.
Right.
So if the cops want that,
Mm-hmm.
if they would allow me to keep the computer and me just give them the hard drive.
See, John made the same noise that I make. Because John knows that shit's not going to happen. John knows that he's not keeping his computer.
I would take it out and hand it to them and let them see the...
All right. What's your eye color?
Huh?
But see, I thought he was going to go home and delete it. So I'm guessing his thought process has changed since then and now. That he realizes he's not going to be able to go home and delete it before the cops get to view it. So now he's telling them where they can find it. The secondary hard drive.
What's your eye color?
I don't know. It changes.
Dustin, you a fool, bro. I don't know. It changes. And he scoots closer. He just scooches closer to John. John's like, back the fuck up off me.
Green.
It's some days it's green, blue, and
What's your approximate weight?
250, 260. I'm too
What's
late.
your home phone?
It's always connected to the internet, so...
Okay. Do you have an emergency phone number?
Dustin said, don't call. I'm on the internet. Don't you call me. You fuck up my internet connection.
So I'll be calling here in a
What's
minute.
this, where this other computer is, your old computer? What's that person's name where it's at?
Ben.
Do you know his last name?
No.
Do you know his address?
No.
Just Ben? Would your mom know where to find him?
Hey, John, now look. I support you in your endeavors and anything that you intend to do and anything that you want to do in your life, John. I support you. But you do not have to bring Ben into this. Ben did nothing wrong, John. Keep Ben out of this bullshit.
Don't think so. I've never...
What's Ben do?
He repairs computers for a living.
Okay.
If the police want it, I'll take it to him.
Okay. Alright.
Because, I mean, I ain't going to fight you guys because, I mean, if I fight you guys, it's going to make everything worse on me. So
You know, Dustin, but the thing is, you can't fight these guys. This is the police force. You do not have the artillery to go to war with these folks. Okay, Dustin? Here I go talking to him like I'm talking to him again. I hope Dustin watches this so it can justify me talking to him. But Justin, I keep calling him Justin.
Right.
Maybe Dustin seems to think he has some sort of case. This is what I'm led to believe. Dustin seems to think that he has some sort of a fucking case to fight, but he's not going to. He's like, oh yeah, I can fight you. Well, he's not saying it, exactly like this, but basically he's saying, oh, I can fight you guys, but I'm just not going to do it because it's going to make it worse on me. But you have no fucking case. He has no fucking case. What does he think he's going to fucking fight for? And that leads me back to what I said earlier, that he probably is under the mindset that he didn't do anything wrong because he didn't commit anything. He didn't commit an actual crime in his head. Let's get back to Dustin. Let's get back to the Mac.
You ever been married at all?
yes.
So are you divorced?
Yes, sir.
Divorced? Plot twist.
Well,
Right. You ever been married at all?
yes.
So are you divorced?
Yes, sir.
That's kind of fucked up, John. He just assumes that D-Mac is divorced just because he went online to meet who he believed to be a 13-year-old girl and or younger and or older. But Dustin was married. That is a shocker. Because I didn't see that coming. And that's not a dig at Dustin, but I mean, he comes off very childlike. He comes off very goofy, very immature, very odd. So it does take me by surprise that he has been married. And like I said, I've seen this before, but I don't remember that shit at all. I do not remember Dustin being married. What the fuck? Maybe he's lying. I hope he's lying. That poor woman. That poor woman. Hopefully she got away just in time. Yeah, let's see what Dustin's talking about so we can finally get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
That's
John,
probably what's drove me crazy.
You want to come out here?
don't do it, John. He's leaving. So he said it's probably what drove me crazy. So now, Dustin is trying to place blame for him showing up to meet who he believed to be a 13-year-old girl and or younger and or older on his ex-wife, if she exists. Which, I've seen a lot of shit. Okay? I didn't see this coming. So he's blaming this situation, this encounter, this occurrence on his ex-wife. That's fucking nonsense, man. Because how? I can understand a woman turning you gay, but I don't understand a woman turning you to a child predator. Where the fuck they do that at? I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
You come on with me.
Leaving so soon? Where are you going, Dustin? Gee, I sure hope it's not a jail cell. That would be terrible. You forgot your water.
Just come on over here to this officer very shortly.
I just need you to stand over here in front of this so I can get a picture of you.
Okay, they're taking a picture of Dustin. If you couldn't hear it, I could. My ears are bad, so you should have heard it. So if you didn't, you need to get your ears checked, because they're worse than mine. Or my headphones, at least. Dustin, D-Mac, D-Fed, the out-of-pocket pimp. We're fucking done with this motherfucker. Okay? We're done. The season finale, Interrogation of a Predator, is over. We've watched the entirety of Dustin McPhetridge's footage. Now, what are my final thoughts? Well, it's safe to say that he was there to follow up on what he chatted about, what he talked about with the decoy. It's safe to say that he would have followed through with the sexual acts that he wanted to pursue. And it's safe to say that Dustin McPhetridge is a true predator. And I would say that it is safe to say that Dustin has true problems, true issues, true desires. For those who are not of the legal age, those who cannot buy cigarettes, those poor bastards. Dustin, like I've said numerous times, was found with child porn on his computer. And that is pretty much all you need to prove that this man came here to do some terrible things. Now, Dustin wanted to make the claim that he couldn't make friends. So he doesn't have many friends, and he's lonely, and this and that. But throughout the conversation with John, he brought up two friends, his wrestling buddy and the other friend that fixes computers. I believe that's what he does. Yes, he says he fixes computers for a living. So there's two friends. Then he says he's married. Okay, I guess I believe that. Should I not? I mean, I don't know. Then there's the mom who wanted him to date her daughter. I mean, for a lonely guy, you sure talk to a lot of people, Dustin. He sure talks to a lot of people. And, you know, I don't believe anything the guy says, really, but I can't believe some of the shit that he says. And not because I can't, like I won't. Like, I can't believe he said some of the shit that he said. Like, he even, like, bringing up the fucking, the woman who wanted him to date his daughter. I'm still convinced that the only reason he brought that up was because there was some sort of evidence behind that he probably saved on that secondary hard drive that would be found by the police had they searched the premises, had they searched his computer, had they go to confiscate his computer. I'm still convinced that that's the only reason he brought that fucking shit, weird ass story up, is because there was some evidence of it left behind or something like that. So, but even after that, like, there's so much shit that Dustin said to John that probably didn't even need to be said. I mean, I know he's supposed to be being honest and he's supposed to be telling John, you know, the truth and whatnot, but a lot of this shit, well, not a lot, but some of this shit, he shouldn't have even said. Like, what the fuck? It blew my mind, man. I had no idea Dustin was that far to the left, man. This dude is really out of pocket. So, I don't know if there's much more to say. You know how I feel. You know my thoughts. You know where I stand with D-Mac. You know the case. You know what he's done. You know what he came here to do. And I don't think there's much more that I can say on the situation. So I, Lantic City, am going to get the fuck up out of here. And I'm going to catch you next time.
And I never imagined I'd be arrested, or in a jail, or police station.